When I'm playing, I don't want to have to play a song and be thinking, snap, I got to stop the tracks, we got to stop, we got to go to the next thing. Cool thing about Ableton, you can do all your homework and it'll do it all for you. So what I did, as you can see, going out of this song right here called Parabolic, we're going to start right here, and I got the track all the way down right here. And right when it gets here, it's just going to stop for me. I'll press play, show you.
Ending. 3, 4.
Boom! Stops for me. Ain't got to use my hands. That's awesome. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So check this out. I'm going to open up a new live set. I ain't saving. There's this thing in your computer called the IAC driver. All right, it acts as if an interface inside of your computer. You can do a whole lot with it, but we're just going to do this. All right, so check this out. I'm going to delete this stuff because I don't need them. Command-Shift-T makes you a MIDI track. All right, cool. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that your IAC driver is turned on in your laptop. Command-Spacebar is going to do a little search. Audio MIDI setup. Start to hit right there. Click on that. Boom. This screen's going to pop up. Some of y'all, it won't. This screen will pop up. Show MIDI Studio. Right there. This is the screen you need. So sometimes this one, well, you can't see my phone. This pops up first. You just need to go into your Windows and say Show MIDI Studio. So now my computer is, these are all the interfaces that my computer reads. I got my play audio, I have my Ableton push, I have a driver that speaks between my SPD-SX and the computer. IAC driver, this is what you need. It's the easiest thing. Double click it, device, I already have mine on, but you just need to go to the devices online, click it, boom, you're in business. All right, boom. So once you've done that, your IAC driver is now turned on. You're ready to get it going. Let's go back to our live set. Here's our MIDI. I'm going to call this, rename it, call this going to be our stop marker. MIDI 2, make sure you turn your IAC driver on. Your MIDI wants to speak to your IAC driver. Check this out. Press tab, go over here. I'm going to double click this area that just made a little MIDI map section. I'm going to take the length over here. Let's make it 4 measures so we can see this. Drag it out. Sweet. Right here. Now press B. So now you can draw. Quick little key command and go all the way down, go to C2. Now I use C2 because this is a MIDI note that I know I'm not going to use later on. So make sure that it's important that when you click on one of these MIDI notes, it's not going to be something you're already using. Go ahead and then drag that out. Cool, now you can see up here, I can actually see this. Again, if you don't do that, it's just hard to see. Now that, boom, I can see this marker coming up a lot more. Cool. Stand with me. Now we're going to MIDI map. All right, MIDI map's like the coolest thing in Ableton, in my opinion. So MIDI map allows you to control parameters inside of Ableton without using your hands. And for drummers, that's basically, we need a lot of that. So open up this little device right here. This little side view. Press Command M. Cool. Anything blue you see up here. See there, you go back over here, press tab, back in. Anything blue can be controlled through a MIDI now. So what I'm gonna do, I want, when this note is struck, I want it to stop everything. Pretty simple, so you're gonna go here, press play. Let's get a little closer. Press play, press stop, boom. What just happened? Again, went over here, I press play, I press stop right before it hit here, so now it's saying, hey, when this note comes over here, I need you to stop. Sweet. It read right here, so this is like your little zone over here that's going to say, hey, this is what you have mapped so far. Command M, let's get out of there. Now we're pressing play. Look, Mom, no hands. Stop the track. Isn't that incredible? Boom. So that's how you can make little stop markers. And then what I do, once I've done that, I just press Command C, copy and paste, and I can put that wherever. Command V, put another stop right there. Choop. It works all the time. So now You have your IAC driver initiated. Once you've turned it on, it's always on. You just gotta make sure you go to your little stop marker, make sure that the MIDI is going to your IAC driver. That's how you can make a stop loop. So now let's jump back into our session real quick. That's how we did that. Boom. I ain't saving that. Let's get it. All right. So that's how I made this little stop marker. And again, I go throughout the show wherever we need little stops. And I just place them right there. And it just does everything for me.
4.
Boom. Ain't got to touch nothing. That's the world we like.